Hello Superset Maniacs and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special treat for you guys. I want to compare the most classic open class bodybuilding physique we had in recent years, Patrick Moore at the 2019 Mr. Olympia, to probably the most muscular classic physique winning version of all time, Chris Bumstead at the 2020 Mr. Olympia. I want to mention from the start that I expect Patrick to win this comparison easily from a bodybuilding perspective. So let's see what happens. First pose is the front double biceps, and see what I was telling you guys. Can you believe this guy on the left competed on a men's open stage? He looks more aesthetic than Chris Bumstead here, for good's sake. And he's also much more muscular, obviously. The arms and the wheels really make the difference. Chris looks to be having the better lats here, I must give him that, but overall, Patrick Moore wins this shot from both bodybuilding and aesthetic perspectives in my opinion. Next we have the front lat spread, and C-Bum's superior lats in the front double must have been because of the execution, because here Patrick's lats are at least the same size as Chris's, if not even bigger. Patrick's also got the wider frame and the way bigger quads. We can also notice the difference in their body structures, Patrick having a very short torso and long legs, while C-Bum's torso is much longer. Chris has pretty long legs too though. Overall, Patrick Moore wins this pose as well. Side chest, and this is where they really show they come from different divisions. Chris Bumstead has a very dominant side chest in the classic division, but when compared with an open division guy, even though not the biggest, the size differences are more than obvious. Patrick wins the chest, the shoulders, the arms and the wheels and takes this pose. Back double biceps, and if this was before the 2020 Olympia, C-Bum wouldn't stand a chance, especially against an open class guy in this pose, but he really improved on this pose in 2020 to the level where he can go toe to toe with a skinnier open class guy like Patrick in 2019. Chris has the bigger traps by far, the better lats, the thicker lower lats. Downstairs he loses to Patrick, however Patrick in 2019 had pretty weak legs as well, so it's not a blow up. Overall I'm giving this pose to Chris Bumstead guys. What do you think? Next pose is the rear lat spread, and this is a different story. Aside from the lower lat thickness, I think Patrick Moore dominates upper body, his back looking both bigger and more detailed. Downstairs he's got the advantage as well, so this point goes to him. Side triceps, and this is a tough one. Chris has the thicker triceps, but he obviously packs less muscles on his frame than Patrick, even though Patrick was a skinny men's open bodybuilder in 2019, let's face it. Still, his triceps doesn't look that bad, so overall I'm giving this pose to him. I believe this is Patrick's strongest pose. There's something about this execution and his physique that flows so well together. Abs and thighs, and we can clearly see here the difference in their torso size I was telling you about earlier. In spite of his great frame, Chris Bumstead does not have an outstanding ab and thighs pose, and I'm not going to compare their vacuums here. We have to compare muscle development after all, and I believe Patrick has the better set of abs. Patrick's got the better quads as well, so he gets the point. Last pose is the most muscular, and as good and as dominant Chris Bumstead may look against guys like Brion Ansley, when put against a bigger guy like Patrick Moore, his weaknesses start to become obvious. And I'm referring to his arms, a weak point for Chris Bumstead. Patrick dominates at this department, he also dominates the shoulders, the legs. He's obviously more muscular, and he should be. He is in the men's open division after all. Patrick scores another point. In conclusion, Patrick Moore lost only one pose in this comparison, the back double biceps. He clearly dominated the other 7 mandatories with his 2019 Olympia physique. My point is, for those of you who consider Patrick 2019 a classic physique, he just destroyed the best classic physique of all time, Chris Bumstead at the 2020 Olympia. So he is clearly far beyond the classic level. What do you guys think about this comparison? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you guys and see you next time.